regional integration, writing to the diplomatic community to have a meeting with the Vice President?
Good morning to all the listeners of Radio Gold. To answer your question directly, there is everything wrong with that. Absolutely everything. It is detestable, it is irreprehensible, it is condemnable. It flies against all the tenets of diplomatic protocol. The foreign ministry is a ministry that represents the state of Ghana, not political parties. It is not the appendage of any political party. When you read the letter says that at the instance of Baumier's diplomatic liaison for his 2024 campaign, we invite you to an engagement with the NPP flag bearer. So they are not inviting diplomats to meet a vice president. And this is not an initiative of the foreign ministry. So this is like the international relations director of the NDC, the Honorable Alexei Befia, instructing the ministry. Is that what our foreign ministry has been reduced to? And look, Sana, if I tell you the number of diplomats, and you know Ghana is a very important diplomatic destination. A lot of the diplomats here have concurrent accreditation to other countries in the sub-region. A lot of them are plenipotentiaries. And you know, by the time they become ambassadors to be posted to an important destination like Ghana, they have had duty tours across the globe. These ambassadors are so appalled. They are telling me, what is happening in your country? What has the foreign ministry been reduced to? For me to intercept this letter and for diplomats to be so disappointed, it should tell you how low our foreign ministry has sunk under this Akufo-Addo government. It is not done. So this precedent they have set, are they saying that the next time President Mahama wants to meet diplomats, we should instruct the foreign ministry to invite them? When CPP wants to meet diplomats, when PNC wants to meet diplomats, they instruct the foreign ministry. When Cheddar wants to meet diplomats, they instruct the foreign ministry. Is that what we are reducing the foreign ministry to? Look, even within the foreign ministry, if I tell you the number of top diplomats, members of the Distinguished Foreign Service of Ghana, who are so appalled by this, you will be shocked. The impunity has reached levels that you even cannot fathom. What is happening in this country? Total impunity. They are desecrating every institution. The Foreign Ministry of Ghana now has become an appendage of the new patriotic party. It's shocking. Totally shocking.
But the person involved is the vice president, and all they are doing is extending an invitation.
It's totally wrong. The vice president is going to hold a partisan event. Read the letter very carefully. It's an NPP event to apprise the diplomatic committee about his campaign and about his campaign promises. And if you look at the initiation of this meeting, it says, at the instance of Baumier's diplomatic liaison. And I'm told that liaison, the liaison committee is chaired by Edward Boateng. So this is not even the foreign minister who is holding a state event, who is inviting diplomats. This is a partisan event. Look, nothing stops the MPP from writing directly to the diplomatic corps to invite them to their party event. We do that always. At the NDC manifesto launch, you saw the diplomats there. They were invited directly from the NDC headquarters. That's where the invitations emanated from. Nothing would have been wrong if the foreign ministry was kept out of this. And you just wonder, where is respect for our institutions, for the credibility of state institutions? Now, with what they have done, they have totally undermined the neutrality of the foreign ministry, the impartiality of the foreign ministry, the standing of the foreign ministry. This is the height of abuse of incumbency, total abuse of incumbency. Look, a lot of the diplomats talking to us, they say they've never seen this before, never seen this anywhere, all the places they have served. And I can tell you on authority that this has never happened in Ghana's history. I mean, which of our foreign ministers will have tolerated this? You think Dr. Obeda Samoa or the Honorable Hanatete or the Honorable Mumuni? I mean, the foreign ministry of the Republic of Ghana now reduced to some boys quarters of the NPP headquarters. I mean, how did we get here? How?
How do you want this to be corrected?
The foreign minister must immediately put out a statement apologizing to the people of Ghana for this faux pas. And she must make a commitment that this would never happen. It is not clear if she was really part of this. And even that, it will raise more fundamental issues. If she was not aware of this, then who is running our foreign ministry? If they could hijack the foreign ministry and get the foreign ministry to invite diplomats to a partisan event, an MPP partisan event, then we are in trouble. What other letters are flying all over the place? And this is on the official letterhead of the foreign ministry. It's not even some, if you like, overzealous official who has initialed this on some, plain sheet of paper. On the official letterhead of the foreign ministry. So I expect the foreign minister to immediately issue a statement, apologize to the people of Ghana, to the diplomatic corps, who are really upset at the abuse. And as you look at even the short notice, inviting them on the 4th to come for a meeting on the 6th today, and it's as though, this is some state event. If you are not in attendance, you have questions to answer. The naked abuse. So she ought to be apologizing to the people of Ghana, to the diplomatic corps, and initiating an inquiry into this, and assuring us that she is going to take steps to prevent this from ever recurring. I mean, this degeneration, this desecration of state institutions, no mean an institution than the foreign ministry of the Republic of Ghana. I mean, totally mind-boggling. So the foreign ministry the foreign minister must step in immediately and put out a statement. This cannot be allowed to become a normal precedent. I mean, where are we going to? So tomorrow, when the NDC writes to the foreign ministry that we too, our flag bearer wants to meet the diplomatic corps, all the head of missions, all the head of international organizations, all the consular generals. So we demand that you organize the meeting for us. Are they going to do that? And if they do not, why did they do it for the MPP? and refuse to do it for the NDC. So do we see the kind of unfortunate position we are putting the foreign ministry in? I mean, this should never have happened. I mean, it's so basic. It's so basic. I mean, why are they desecrating every institution in this country? Why? Why? Look, if I show you messages, if you talk to diplomats, talk to even members of Ghana's foreign service, talk to retired diplomats, they are so disgusted. They never imagined that they will see anything like this. I mean, why? Because of desperation for power? So you want to destroy all our institutions? Why?
Honorable, I guess we have to let you go. But we promise you, Honorable will be in studio next week. We'll have an extensive conversation because I know right now you and Asasi and other things are tussling over mentioning their names for acquiring lands, among others. So we'll spend some time and talk about those issues and many more.
Definitely. And next week is good because I will be putting out a fresh list of state capture.
There are more names.
There are more names, and we'll be breaking some of the names on your show next week. So
that'll be good.
I'll definitely come next week so that we will all join hands to fight state capture and defeat state capture. Look at what is happening to Ghana International School. So sad. So sad. Last Saturday at 2 a.m., if their security were not vigilant, portions of their land will be gone. And now they have to mount a 24/7 barricade using their school buses to prevent trucks from coming in at dawn to tip sand and take over their land. I mean, how did we get here? And I'm getting calls from all over, from Infansiman, from Second from Ho, from Tamale. How did we get here? How? Greed, avarice, it is that same mindset which has destroyed our environment, destroyed our water bodies, and brought us to this point. Totally disgraceful.
Honorable, thank you. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
You're most welcome.
Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, join us on the line. And of course, like I said, next week he'll be in studio